welcome to the WRESTLEDUDE YouTube channel. As here today, we're going to do something pretty fun. I thought it'd be interesting to go through my entire Simpsons figure collection. So, when I was little, and I watched The Simpsons a lot, I don't really watch it really at all anymore. I'm more into reading the comic books. I've got tons of Simpsons comic books, some of them I haven't even read yet, that I probably have a lot of time to read now, since I'm stuck at home. But I love The Simpsons, and when I was little, I always wanted a bunch of these Simpsons action figures. And the problem with that was that I just never knew where they were sold. I checked Target and Walmart and Toys R Us whenever they were around, but for some reason I just could never find them until recently. There's a toy store that I found out about downtown near where I live, and I went there and they had this giant box of Simpsons action figures. So I bought a whole bunch of them, and apparently one of them on the packaging showed where you could buy them, and they were at Kmart. I never would have thought to check Kmart. I always thought Kmart was like a clothing store. So I was happy to pick some up. I have like tons of them here. I think I counted 18, I think. So I thought it'd be fun to go through today and show off some of them. So we're just going to jump right in here. Let me roll up my sleeves. I was actually contemplating whether or not I should maybe like paint my face yellow to go with the whole episode, but I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't. We'll start off with this. This isn't actually a action figure. This is part of a statue that I had. It was supposed to be Pie Man and Cupcake Lad sitting on the Simpsons roof from the end of that episode, and then he had a pie in his hand and stuff like that. The statue kind of broke apart and stuff like that. Doesn't have the flag, doesn't have the pie. Even Homer's hair on the top fell off, so I had to take a black Sharpie and draw his hair back on. It was a really cool statue. I don't know, maybe someday I'll rebuy it, but that was a very fun statue to have. Let's hop into these here. These are just Ziploc bags that they gave me full of their accessories. This is some accessories for Grandpa Simpson. We'll get into him here in a minute. And then this one is for, I think, Herbert, Homer's brother, which he's actually right here. So yeah, I think all of those are his accessories. One of them is like a blueprint, another one is like a clipboard with like a chart on it. There's a little flip phone in there and a briefcase. So that's pretty cool. I thought that was a really good one. A lot of these were like really cheap, so I was glad to pick them up for very cheap. There's Grandpa Simpson. This would be Sunday Grandpa Simpson, so this would be his church attire, but that's a really good one as well. I guess we'll stick with the church theme. Here is Sunday Marge. She's got her green church dress on. She's got the pearls. She's got the earrings. She's got the really tall blue hair. She also came with Church Maggie, so I got quite a few of the church ones here. But yeah, the really cool combo. I think these were the only two things that came together. I don't know if there were any other accessories. I think there might have been like a Bible somewhere. I think it fell at the bottom of the box. I'll get it out later, probably. This one is Troy McClure. You may remember him from such movies as Dial M for Murderousness. I completely butchered that line. I can't remember what episode that quote is from, but yeah, Troy McClure, really cool. He came with, I don't know if this is his original accessory, but he came with a seeing eye chart. I don't know if that is actually his accessory or that went with somebody else and it just randomly ended up with him. Either way, cool figure. I was happy to have him. Really cool character. Always love his side gags wherever he shows up. Let's see, this is one of the bullies. I don't remember which one he is. I think his name's Kearney. I don't know, I could be wrong, but he comes with a baseball bat. I think he came with, yeah, there we go. He came with a squishy, and I think he came with something else. I can't remember what it was. But yeah, he's really cool. He's the only bully that I have, but I feel like I would maybe want to be on the lookout for some of the other bullies. I don't know, but with every bully, you gotta have a nerd. So there's Martin. He came with a stack of books, and I think he came with something else that I just can't remember what it was or where it is. What else is this? This is Imitation Gruel. I don't know who that came with. Maybe it was with the bully. I don't know. Pretty cool, though. Oh, this is a hat that goes to one of the ones that you'll see later. Bishop of BBQ. A little bit of a tease of who's to come. We got Lenny. Yeah, this is Lenny. Oh, and he actually still has the sticker on the back of him for how much I paid. So $4 for Lenny, not too bad. Really cool figure to have. Excited to have that one. Working at the power plant, working for our next figure, Mr. Burns. Pretty cool, love it. He has the spots on his head there. I don't know if you can see them that well, but yeah, they show off really well. They're not black dots, they're more of yellow dots. I think it looks a little bit better that way in figure form for this. I really love these because they remind me of the video game The Simpsons Hit and Run, because most of them have like the same type of model that they did in the game. So having this is kind of like having a version of those characters from the game that I can like hold in my hands. I really love that game, and hopefully one day I'll get to play it again. Let's see, we got Millhouse. His glasses are stuck on, but yeah, it looks really cool. Millhouse came with some really good accessories. He came with like a walkie-talkie. I think he also came with a squishy, because like his mouth, you can tell, like, yeah, I think he was supposed to come with a squishy, so yeah. I got 2 squishies. Sucks that I don't have a poo, but maybe that's one that I'll pick up in the future. Like I said, there was a giant box of Simpsons figures at that toy store that I didn't buy, which eventually I'm probably going to end up buying that entire box of figures. These last 3 here are kind of the big ones, so I'll get into this one first. I'm just going to make sure that I have his accessory all set up. But all these are really cool. Let me know in the comments what your favorite one was. Here we go. This is Ned Flanders. He was the one that came with the Bishop of Barbecue hat, which I thought worked really well. His glasses do come off, so you got to be careful with them. This one's really cool. I think this one was actually in its packaging and I opened it up, and I know that might make a bunch of you guys mad, but I mean, I'm kind of an out-of-the-box collector anyways, and I was happy to have Ned Flanders here. I always had people, whenever I was growing up, describe me as sort of a Ned Flanders type, so especially when I started having to wear glasses. So yeah, I'm very happy to have him in the collection. And with Ned Flanders, you always have to have a Homer Simpson. Very awesome figure. Very good shape as well. The hair still there. Awesome to have him. And then the final one that I have, this one is a really cool design. This is from the Camp Krusty episode, which is thankfully why I'm wearing this shirt. I just noticed that I was wearing it. This is Camp Krusty Bart. He's got the paint on his head. He came with a bow and arrow. I tried to put it around his arm to make it look better, but I guess I got stuck. He's got the arrows on his back. He's got his slingshot. I think he came with a bunch of other accessories, I think. I don't know. I can't really remember. But it's a really cool one. I love all the detail on it. The cut-up shirt, the pants, the hair is kind of messed up in some places. That was a very fun episode. You can even see the Camp Krusty logo on his shirt. Yeah, that was a very fun episode, and this was a very cool figure to have and get. I think I paid only like $2 for it, and with it being one of the main characters of the show, you would think that they would charge more for it. But it actually looks really good, and I got it for a really good price, so it was very awesome to get that. I feel like other than this one, I feel like my favorite out of all of these has got to be Homer, just because he was one that I always quoted a lot, and he looks really good. I'm happy that I have the father-son combo for the whole "why you little," gag. But yeah, those were all of my Simpsons figures. I normally just have them like sitting up on a shelf, and hopefully someday I'll be able to display them a little bit better and get more of them. Hopefully, we'll see how things go, but let me know in the comment section below which one of my Simpsons figures did you guys enjoy the most, and if you guys enjoy more content on this channel, wait 1 second and more videos will pop up here. But with that being said, I have been Jacob from the WRESTLEDUDE YouTube channel, and I will see you guys next time.